So if you're like me and you like coffee and you have a Keurig at home, you know it's important to keep it clean, and that's why I'm excited to share this with you. So thanks to Active for the gift of these coffee cleaning pods. These are great. We do need to clean our Keurig, so I'm excited to show you how these work. So there's 12 pods in the box, and when you open it up, there's this cute handwritten note here and some information about their other products. But you can see here that you do get 12 pods, and you already use them once a month or every 30 brews. So that's about a year's supply. There's have some really simple directions to follow on the back. It's really easy to use these. All you have to do is just like you're brewing a regular cup of coffee. You just open up your Keurig, pop the pod in, close it up, and then hit brew. Now it's going to go ahead and use the solution to get the Keurig clean and get all that gunk that sometimes occurs around the needle. And while that's going, let's just take a look a little bit closer here at the box to give you an idea of what these are about. And then there you go. You can see as it's coming out, we've got some nice foam and soap. So that's helping keep my Keurig clean. And this will just take a few seconds to brew, and we're just going to let that go through. And then after this is done, you're just going to go through and do a rinse with no pod. So you can see just what that looks like, and you can see some things floating around in there. So we did need to clean our Keurig. Like I said, it's been a while, and this will help keep it clean and keep our coffee fresh. So I'm pretty excited about these. And they're so simple to use, right? You make a cup of coffee almost every day. It's really the exact same process. It's finishing up here, and you can just see what that looks like. All that soap just going through and cleaning out the Keurig. And then the next step is going to be to run the rinse cycle. So here it is finishing up. I'm going to grab that, set it aside. You can see some things floating around in there. Take the pod out. Set that there. Oops. Then I'm going to put in my other coffee pot with no pod, and then just run a rinse cycle. Now that's going to go through, and then the next step will be to wipe down anything on the inside that we need to, that has come up. So that's just going to go through and get rid of all the soapy substance and anything left over. But you can see that it has brewed a nice soapy cleansing cycle there with the pods. I really like these. Like I said, they're super simple to use. You just use them once a month, and all you have to do is, just like a regular cup of coffee, pop one in. You can do once a month or every 30 brews, it says. And it's super easy to use. And they have lots of other products as well that you can check out too. But this is a great way. I'm very excited. Sometimes our Keurig, will get a little gunk on it. Maybe it'll only brew like a half a cup here and there every now and then. Sometimes we'll get a few little coffee grounds floating around in there, and this will help keep it clean, which I really am excited about. And again, super simple to use. And this rinse cycle is finishing up here. All right, so there we go. Now I'm just gonna open up the lid, see if there's anything in there I need to wipe out. I'm gonna be careful because it's a little warm, but I'll stick that in there to wipe it clean. Yep, see, we got some gunk in there to get cleaned out. Wipe off the needle a little bit there, but be very careful doing so. Okay, and now we're nice and clean and ready to go for a delicious cup of coffee. So I'm very happy with these. Like I said, super simple to use, and I highly recommend them.